What's going on, YouTube? I am Germ here, and today we're going to be talking about a very, very tough decision that I made recently that I also think a lot of people are going to have to make or not make over the next couple of weeks. Obviously, with CS2 right around the corner, this is really an unprecedented event in CS investing, CS trading, whatever you want to call it, and whatever you do specifically. Even whether you just play the game or, kind of casually track the own worth of your portfolio, or you like buying and selling skins to play with, this still is going to potentially impact you very, very significantly, especially as your portfolio gets more expensive. This could have a greater and greater impact on you. But anyone that owns skins is going to have some decisions to make, especially people who like to buy and sell out of them, especially people who like to try and time the market or sell out of things, or, buy the dips and then sell the tops and do good, sound, safe investing strategies. Because again, when CS2 comes out, we really have no idea what's going to happen. I know a lot of people think they know or have ideas, but we're going to be getting into why I made a tough decision involving my blue phosphor in this video today. But first, we're talking about my cash trading business. I do want to plug this really quick. Obviously, I do cash trading. I've been doing it for around a month or two now. I was actually just looking. I've actually completed $2,500 in cash trading transactions in the past month, which is really crazy. I wasn't really sure how much I'd done. That's insane. I've been getting tons of offers. People hitting me up on DMs, on Steam, on Discord, all over the place. Twitter DMs is definitely the best place, but I know not everyone has Twitter, likes Twitter, whatever. You can hit me up in different places. But if you're looking to cash out on your CSGO skins, items, stickers, whatever, safely, quickly, efficiently, definitely hit me up and we can probably get a deal done. I've been trying to buy most items for around 90% buff, sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less, depending on the item. Some people have ended up getting some really great deals from me because I've actually bought some Paris stickers and stuff from people recently, and then the price has crashed over the next couple of days, and I'm actually not even making a profit on those right now. So, sometimes depending on how the market moves, you could be cashing out at the perfect time. I don't know, but I can definitely help you guys get some, crypto, Cash App, PayPal, whatever is going to be best for you. So hit me up and we can get some deals done. With that being said, let's get right into this. So, speaking of cash trading, this blue phosphor I picked up, I think around August 24th. And I'm not really sure what the prices on the Steam community market were back then. We can look real quick. August 24th, let's say that was the day. It was around there. So the one sold for $870 on the Steam community market. Now, obviously, cash prices are going to be significantly less. That just gives you an idea of how much this thing was going for on Steam. I ended up getting this offered to me in a cash trade for somebody for around $700. I think it was a little bit less than $700, but around $700. I'm not exactly sure what the prices were on Buff or Buff Market or CS Float, but again, I probably bought this thing for around 90% Buff, maybe 85, maybe 87, maybe 92, somewhere in there, whatever. But this was a big deal, spending $700 or, yeah, I spent around $700 on it. Spending $700 on a skin is crazy. That's the most money that I've spent on any item so far, I believe. And there were some other items in this trade, so this ended up being a greater than $700 trade. This was a little bit nervous for me. This is a little bit scary for me. This is a little bit crazy, but I was also very excited because I was going to own a blue phosphor, and this is a factory new blue phosphor that I was going to be picking up, and it had some skins on it and stuff. This is going to be a very cool item, and I historically haven't played CS a ton, but I've actually been playing CS2 a decent amount recently, so not only was I going to own a blue phosphor, I was going to get to check this thing out in game. And I don't know if you guys know, but this thing looks absolutely disgusting in game. This thing is so sick. This is what it looks like for those of you who haven't seen. The new CS2 lighting update and the new just kind of overall buff that Valve has given to it is crazy. This is a skin that was okay in CSGO. I don't know, kind of ugly, kind of lame, kind of dull, but it was still old. It was still rare. It still had a significant value, but now this thing is beautiful. This thing is clean. In the factory new, this thing pops. It shines. When I was using it in game, people would always be like, damn, that's a sick M4. Damn, how much is that? Damn, I haven't seen that one before. What even is that skin? People, I feel like in CSGO never really cared about the blue phosphor that much. You didn't really see it that much. It never really popped. No one really cared. But now all of a sudden the blue phosphor is really cool. And it's one of those top tier skins. And that's why, it has this kind of graph on the Steam community market. This thing absolutely exploded around the CS2 announcement and update. This thing was $290 before the CS2 update, and then it shot all the way up to $984 very quickly, and now the most recent sale was $1,076. Even from when I sold this thing, about a week or two ago, the price have continued to gone up. But that is the tough decision I had to make. I was in this scenario where I was asking some people, I was, trying to decide. Again, I'm still fairly new to cash trading, and I don't totally understand the strategies, because in cash trading, you're buying things for a discount. Obviously, you're providing a service, you're providing a safe way for them to turn their skins into money, which isn't always safe, which isn't always easy, and which isn't always fast. You're providing a safe and easy way for a reliable person with some kind of reputation. Obviously, you have a reputation and a YouTube channel and all this stuff to lose, so you're getting a discount, a fee, whatever. So in cash trading, you can buy this stuff and you can sell it after the 7-day trade hold, usually for around 10% profit. And that's great and that's wonderful. And again, I was going to be able to do this. I was going to even be able to make more than that, because the blue phosphor is such a rare item that it's really low liquidity on a bunch of different sites. So if you look around to, Buff Market and CS Float and all these different places, a lot of times you can get better than Buff 163 prices for some of these things, and the market kind of continues to go up. The blue phosphor is a very, very popular item right now. It's kind of going up, so it's probably going to be able to make more than 10% on this. But again, in cash trading, you have the second option of, with some really cool items, with high tier items, or with items that you expect to have a bright future and continue to go up, you have the option to hold them and continue to ride the wave and maybe make more than your 10 or 15 or whatever percent you were going to hit based on just your discounted value. Now, obviously, that can be very, very risky, because we see things go down and then maybe you're going to lose all the potential profit that you had gained. But this was a very, very unique case where I owned an item that is significantly buffed in CS2, with CS2 right around the corner, and many people out there expecting many, 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 many guns and items to explode in price, because again, when we saw the announcement of CS2, we saw many, many, many of these guns explode in price. Now, hey, the market has kind of cooled off for a lot of things. A lot of things have not returned to normal, but they have gone down in price. Now, the blue phosphor has not been one of those. Again, if we look at this graph, blue phosphor shot up to 984, and it's actually above that right now. So this thing's actually a little bit unique in the fact that it's still above where its CS2 peak was, and that's not the case for many items out there. But I wasn't sure what to do, but ultimately I did end up selling my blue phosphor. I ended up selling it around September 7th or something like that. I don't remember exactly what price I sold it for, but I think I ended up making around 20% profit on this thing, which at the end of the day is a huge win. In like 10 days, I made around 20% profit. Again, partly because I got about a 10% discount from cash trading, partly because I was able to sell it on, I believe, CS Float, where the prices were a little bit higher, and maybe even the prices had gone up a little bit in the 10 days. But why I ended up selling it, and the decision that was tough, and what people are really going to have to decide over the next couple of weeks, is what is going to happen when CS2 drops in the short term. Now, a lot of people in the general consensus think that things are going to explode again. I am kind of questioning that, and this is ultimately what led me to sell, because so many people, and the average investor and the average kind of person who really isn't all that smart and is thinking just kind of surface level, thinks the prices are going to explode. So many people are ready to dump their skins and all their other items on the release of CS2 when this price explodes. Well, hey, if everyone out there is looking to dump right on release, is the price going to explode, or is there going to be so much selling pressure that the prices are going to go down? Or when prices don't explode on the CS2 release, are people going to panic and sell? I don't know. Now, obviously, in the long term, I think CS2 is going to be amazing for the CS markets. I think we're going to break player-based records. I think everything's going to go up. I think it's going to be an amazing money-making opportunity for so many people. I think the blue phosphor is going to continue to kill it over time, even though historically it hasn't really been a skin that's done that good in CS. Again, now it is buffed. Now I believe it's going to be one of these skins that continues to perform pretty well over the next couple of years. But does that mean in the next couple of months it's going to absolutely kill it? I don't know. I think, the old adage of like, buy the rumor, sell the news. Right now we have the rumor of CS2 floating around out there. We have so many people getting ready to sell when it drops. If so many people are getting ready to sell when the price explodes when it drops, that probably means either the price explosion isn't going to be as severe as we think it's going to be, or maybe even the prices are going to go down on release, especially if there's another really, really big risk of Valve dropping an operation on the release of CS2, which would absolutely make a lot of skins go down in the short term, only for a little while, only slightly, but still, selling right now before the release of CS2 might actually be you being able to sell at the recent peak prices. And again, I was really, really happy with the 20% gains that I was able to get, but this was not an easy decision. The blue phosphor is a beautiful skin. I think it's going to do really, really well in the long term. I loved using it in game, but this is ultimately why I decided to sell my blue phosphor, and maybe why some of you should at least consider selling some of your skins before CS2. Sometimes in investing, you want to follow the herd. Sometimes everyone knows what's going on. Sometimes things are so obvious that there's clear-cut decisions, but sometimes you got to go a little bit against the grain. And a lot of people were telling me to hang on to this thing, and part of that made me want to sell it before, we maybe get a result we don't want. But yeah, pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully I gave you some things to think about or, learn about or whatever. I don't know. Hopefully it was just a cool story about a very, very cool skin. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. Until then, peace.